From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New York Jets. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Go.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. When you talk about this Jets defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Calvin Austin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Shaw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. For offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. It's a room to maneuver. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bijan Robinson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
There's Willis. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19.
To throw, here's Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Willis. They'll get this out to Genty. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Get it. Bronco 80. Steady.
Genty. Touchdown, Chargers. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jets 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
And it really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on.
Willis looking to throw it. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a 1st down.
Here we go. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
On first down, it's Genty. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Willis looking to throw it. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 6.
Back to throw, Willis. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
60 by 2.
Willis looks to pass it here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's to the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the jump.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half,
That may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Ready.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Ready.
Back to throw, Willis. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Ready.
Now Willis to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Willis showing off the wheels there. He gets him the first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Lions.
Willis. Looking for Austin. Intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. He's to the 15. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Charger drive about to get going. Willis will try again here after the pick six. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
From the gun, here's Willis. On target to his man, Likely. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
They'll try and set up the screen to Ginty. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now Willis. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, it's Willis to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First and goal, Chargers.
Up the middle, it's Ginty. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The shotgun snap to Willis. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And that will be incomplete as well.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now Willis to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Take Dell. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with... Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. I love plays like that. A defensive lineman holding the football. It's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, trying his best to lug that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen, and then a nice return.
You know, nowadays, they do more ball drills with the big guys than ever before because they want to take possessions away from the offense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the foot. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, and they'll say it's incomplete. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, guys, dig deep. Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Schaub. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. 2nd down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football. And now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
70 range. Come on. Set. 60 even. 79 Bronco. 60 Bobcats.
On 2nd and 10. Schaub. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up two.
Now Shaw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and 1.
Looking to throw again on second down. Shaw. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the Chargers' 16-yard line.
Dragon 60, Viking 18, Buffalo 18.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold it a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game.
Bijan Robinson with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Jets have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. And now it's blocked. It's a foot race. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often, maybe a couple times a year. The blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, he's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Willis.